Yes.
So guys, welcome to Factorial HR. This that you're seeing is the main dashboard. As you can see here, this is very standard, easy on the eye, modern type of dashboard, right? So UI and UX wise, this is trying to be a very modern platform, easy to use, pretty on the eyes. Like I mentioned, we are modular, so we deal with automation for the whole employee life cycle. Like I show you guys, organized in operations, talent, finance, and we have a core product that here is under company. Now, this is all pick and choose. Different products will encompass the budget. Starting on the applicant tracking system, we can take care of your recruitment process, going through everything related to your finance, to your operations, and then your talent development, trainings, performance reviews, engagement. And this is all pick and choose, right? So our clients, they'll always have the core functionality because that's just the basic of the platform. And they can purchase different modules to create their solution that they need and scale based on that. So this is another principle. This is a very scalable solution, right? Now, on my left-hand side here, UI, UX wise, you see there under personal, this is the person that is logged in, for the end user here logged in, for them to have access to their own data, right? So under personal, I'll see my own profile, I'll see my own timesheet, I'll be able to come here and request time off for myself, and as an employee, see hours and days that are accurate, put a request, check on my own documents. So if I need to, I don't know, I'm moving apartments and I need to show the landlord my last payslip, I'll have handy access to this. I don't need to be chasing after HR, you know. And then the rest of the product here under the table, this is under the tables, company, operations, talent, and finance. This is for you guys as managers to actually manage the company, right? So if I go under organization, under company here, this is the core functionality, your employee database. This is as soon as you onboard this employee, they're created in the platform. You're going to have your whole record of employee files and submissions, everything that it's going to be relevant for you, for bottom line. The system automatically generates the org chart. So you guys don't need to click anywhere, just based on who responds to who, level of seniority. You can see here Eminem, you know, being the Lady Gaga's manager, who's Jennifer Lopez manager, so on and so forth. And directly through the org chart, the system will give you the ability to project your growth. So you can click here and this will be linked to your applicant tracking system. So you can connect your projected growth to an actual job opening you might have. This is a structuring platform. So from the get-go, the system will create an structural, more strategical view for your workforce management. So we're gonna label your different roles, jobs, however you guys want to call it, functions internally, right? And then this is going to be displayed with the amount of members, the average age, the average tenure, the gender distribution. But not only that, a mapped out level distribution views. So you guys as managers, your HR department, your people's department, they can have a more strategic planning on succession, on hiring. So I can see here the amount of juniors I have, the amount of seniors I have, the different salary ranges as creating a proper career path within the organization, right? I can see here the juniors are making this, mids are making that, seniors are making this, and also the different skills and abilities that are related to this role. So during the performance review cycle, and because this is a full all-in-one 360 platform, different modules are connected, right? So during the performance review cycle, managers will be able to evaluate on those as well and give punctuations on these competencies associated to the different functions you have in the. So if I go to profile, this will give me that roundup view. Like you saw here under personal, Adele will have access to her own data, but you guys and the people who need to have access to this will have access for everyone in the whole company. So I can see here the performance score, the trainings, the projects that she's involved, tasks associated to this employee, the goals and the percentage of completion, her timesheet, any detail information. And going on work details, I will be able to see who's her manager, the time off approval and supervisor, the permissions, cost center, so on and so forth. We also strive to be, because we are an out-of-box tool, right? If you guys are familiarized with ERPs, CRMs, this is a much less complex tool to deploy. but we strive to be very customizable in the sense that yes, this won't need any extra programming. You guys won't need to hire 10 different developers, or we're not going to need to put on the budget our internal developers to do custom developing for you guys. But the system is flexible enough to be compliant in different regions, to add custom fields and add custom needs for different markets that we act, right? So this is very custom. All the parameters that the system will follow, the rules that will follow will be dictated by the client during deployment. So you can see here that just out of the work details, I have the ability to add whatever I want to this step. Also the work agreements, right? Because we're encompassing everything related to prior payroll data. So anytime that you need to make an update to an employee agreement, the flow will be customized by you. So there's companies, instance in Factorial, right? If I'm getting promoted, my manager needs to submit that to his manager, which is the VP of the company. He needs to approve. So this approval flow, the trigger on who gets notified, who gets to approve what, who gets to see what, is fully customizable as well. And every input, every act, click here that I have enables a different permission. So you guys can, pretty much accomplish anything. If you have a department that this department needs to oversee every promotion, but another department needs to oversee, I don't know, any absence request or payroll data, you guys can separate and restrict visibility and permissions per different groups, right?